Hey everyone, it's Crystal. Nice to see you. I promised I'd share a video of my Aldis trip, and I just got back, so I thought I would show you my lovely display of food and give you a little hint as to our meal plan for the week. Now I wanted to start off showing you, this is the large display of all of our food. We were at that point where we have not been shopping in 2 weeks. And we were out of everything. I actually did not go last Sunday, as I usually do, because it was Bobby's birthday party, and I spent a bunch of money on buying his food for his party. So I wanted to show you what we got for this week. Now this week we are having kibasi and kraut for lunch tomorrow. So I got kibasi, I got this cheese blend and turkey, 2 heavy whipping creams. I plan on using some of that for a dessert I'm making, and also I use it in my coffee as my creamer. Laughing cow cheese, some yogurt for Jerry. He wanted some hummus this week for his lunches, so we got some hummus. 2 things of cottage cheese. This is his and hers. He likes to eat a whole container of cottage cheese at one time. I like to spread mine out throughout the week, so I buy 2. I got some Greek yogurt for this week for snacks. I plan to mix it with some berries. This week I'm doing something new. I'm doing a really nice soft cheese. I'm doing brie instead of a goat cheese. So I'm going to do that in a strawberry spinach salad. So you'll see I've got 3 packages of strawberries there. They were I think $1.69 a piece. So I got 2 packages for myself and 1 for the kids. I'm going to be doing a dessert this week that calls for chocolate and strawberries, so I needed lots of strawberries. Milk for Jess, half and half. I also use this in my coffee. Doritos for the kids. I promised them their snack for this week and their lunches would be Doritos. Spinach for my spinach salad. Celery. I like to get these lightly salted rice cakes. They make a really great snack, especially when you pair it with a wedge of the Laughing Cow cheese on top. Super good. So then we've got 2 packages of cucumbers. That's also his and hers. Jerry would like some for his lunch. Some bananas, green onions, green beans, peppers. So I'm going to do a stir fry with those. The green beans I'm going to do as a side dish. They'll be sauteed with a little bit of bacon that I have in the freezer. 2 things of eggs. I always buy my eggs in double because we go through so much. Some tomatoes. We are having tacos on Tuesday, and I'd like to have some tomatoes for that. Sliced Gouda cheese for a snack this week. I plan to use some of this turkey and Gouda, roll them up, and have it with my snack. Brussels sprouts. I know some of you are going to be like, but I bake mine in the oven. A little EVOO salt and pepper till they turn like a golden brown. They are really good. 2 packages of blueberries. Here's my sauerkraut for Sunday. Mushrooms, carrots, 2 things of cauliflower. Again, his and hers. Onions. They had their oranges on sale for like $1.89, I want to say. They are huge. These are really big ones. And some apples, a loaf of bread for Jesse and Jerry's lunches, 2 things of broccoli, 1 of them for Jerry to cut up and use in his lunches this week, and then this one I'm going to cut up for a stir fry we're having. Asparagus for part of the stir fry, and then also I'm going to use that as a side dish. Slivered almonds for the spinach and strawberry with brie cheese salad I'm making. I was totally out of nuts, and they had these roasted sunflower nuts, and you'll notice they are unsalted. I know a lot of people like them really salty, but I don't do well with that since I have high blood pressure. Here's my emergency stash of SpaghettiOs. That's actually Jerry's emergency stash for when he gets super hungry at night and has 2 cans at a time. I use stevia instead of sugar, so I got stevia. I got the packets and then the regular so that I can use it for when I bake. Onion soup mix. I didn't have any of this on hand. I don't plan to use it this week, but I do like to have it on hand in case I would like to put it on a roast. My children really like chicken flavored rice. I got them a package of, this was different for me. I usually get it as like a more liquid package that you could just throw in the microwave. So I'm trying this. It was really cheap, so I'd like to see how they like it. Also having some tuna this week. I got 1 can in oil. I have never gotten tuna with oil, but I read that the oil was actually good to have. I don't know. So I'm going to try it. I got 2 cans in case, 2 cans of regular in case I didn't like the olive version. We were totally out of peanut butter, so I had to grab that. Aldis also had, I really like Stubbs. I usually get his barbecue sauce. I really like any kind of barbecue sauce that says it's sugar-free. Now this marinade is not sugar-free, but it has 2 grams of sugar per tablespoon. So I figure, well, that's not too bad, but it might taste really good on some chicken. And then my staples, we go through ranch dressing here like crazy, and hot sauce I am addicted to. And then I'm trying out this week this Asian ginger dressing. Now, it does have just a little bit of sugar in it. Can I get it to focus? There we go, 3 grams. So that's not a huge amount. It's a little more than I usually like. So I'm going to water this down a bit. But I am making, for this week, I'm making some little chicken pockets. They are thrown into a bunch of lettuce with some nuts and seeds and this dressing. So they're kind of like little lettuce pockets with chicken inside. That's going to be my lunch for Wednesday and Thursday. Some olive oil. I was totally out of that. I was out of corn muffin mix. I really like to keep this on hand. It's great for last minute meals. Pineapple chunks. Bobby loves pineapple, so I like to divide this can up. It'll actually, if I let it go, it will last all week. He likes just a little handful with his lunch. I found these peanuts. They are Chipotle peanuts. They have a little bit of sugar in them. Again, I really watch my sugars when I buy them. 1 gram, so that wasn't too bad. 1 gram and 1/4 cup. I usually keep my peanuts to 1/4 cup so I can not overeat, because I could eat that whole can. But I thought Chipotle peanuts sounded really good. You know, they had me with the pepper. Again, I love anything hot. And then one meal this week is going to be chicken thighs, and then 2 things I'm doing this week are with chicken breasts. And they actually had their chicken breasts on sale. I just kind of wanted to show you guys. I have a few people who have asked me, you know, is Aldis worth it? Is Aldis worth it? Take a look here. See if I can show you the price per pound. $1.69 per pound. So that really was a really nice deal on chicken breasts. Chicken breasts are usually a bit more expensive to buy. Your cheaper things to buy for chicken, if you are interested and need to know, chicken thighs are actually the cheaper ones to buy. They are a dark meat, and I really, really love chicken thighs. But I follow the Trim Healthy Mama plan, and chicken thighs for me are an energizing, so I mix it with things like, I'm going to mix mine this week with a sweet potato mash. So I'm actually mashing up sweet potatoes and mixing it with some thyme, some fresh thyme. And these chicken thighs, I mean, again, like I said, they're cheap to buy. Chicken thighs, man, my phone does not want to show you this price really well. But anyways, it's 99 cents per pound. I apologize, that is a bit. Let's see if I can get that any better. Well, I'm just making it worse. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so it's 99 cents per pound. I bought 3 pounds of it, which is awesome. It's about 6 thighs there. And yeah, it's only $3 for that. I usually spend anywhere between about $2.80 to a little over $3 on chicken thighs for the same kind of setup here, the same amount. So sometimes I can get that for as low as 69 cents per pound, but usually it's right around 89 to 99 cents per pound. The chicken breast, though, since it was such a good price, and it was the special buy for this week, I made sure I got a nice big package of it. I am using this to make a couple different dishes. I am making a stir fry. I have some shrimp in the freezer already. I'm going to mix some shrimp and a few of the chicken, cut that up, and get that made for the shrimp and chicken stir fry for dinner on Wednesday. And then on, let's see, Thursday I'm doing cod, and on Monday I'm doing salmon. So I did buy those, and you know what, I did not get the cod. I got flounder instead. I did not see any cod this time at Aldis. It's like hit or miss with their seafood sometimes. So we're doing actually flounder. A flounder on Thursday. Monday is salmon. I'm doing this awesome pink salmon. I really, really, really like salmon. So I'm going to be doing this salmon and then some Brussels sprouts. And we'll see what else I can maybe find some veggies to dip in with that. So this is my haul. It was $143. If you follow my blog, you'll know I usually spend my goal. I guess I could turn this around to get to me as I let out the dog. This is my dog. This is Reese. Reese, say hi to the camera. Can you say hi, pretty girl? Can you say hello? Can you say hello? Oh, we're going to get a close-up. Okay. And when she sees Mommy, her tail goes in circles. Have you ever seen this before? Huh. Yes, say my tail goes in circles. Okay. Well, I'm going to let her out. And while I do that, I will go over. Sorry, I got lovely shoes out here. They're drying. They got a bit damaged with the rain earlier. I was trying to air them out now that it's not raining. Anyways, if you follow my blog, you'll know that I try to spend around $100 each week, sometimes $110. It just depends on the week. But with us not going grocery shopping last week, we have been living off of chicken and hoagies. It is not a pretty combo. I have made every concoction you can make with chicken. And try to still stick with my Trim Healthy Mama plan. I could have had a really unhealthy week, but I tried very, very hard to get creative with that chicken. And I had a bunch of zucchini, so I have been creative with chicken and zucchini like you would not believe. This week, I was not going to have chicken. But I was actually looking through the Women's Day or Women's World, one of those magazines, and they had some really great recipes. So I love them, and I'm adapting them to the Trim Healthy Mama plan, which is basically just a plan where I don't mix my carbs and my fats. I kind of separate them. They call it fuel separating. But I also try very hard to be as sugar-free as possible. And that works really well for me, especially because I have PCOS. So I really need to avoid sugar as much as I can. So for this week, I'll be making some new meal things. I'll try to share them with you as I can. If you're interested in anything and I don't share it, let me know. So again, this is our awesome meal plan. our big table filled with $143 worth of groceries. I don't think we did too bad. I was hoping it would be a little less, but I can't even think of one item, you know, besides my chicken here. This is probably the most expensive thing I got. And then the next most expensive thing is probably like the salmon or the flounder. I mean, everything else that they have at Aldi's is just such a phenomenal price. I mean, it's like 45 cents for this box of corn muffin mix, and you can't go wrong. I mix this with a can of corn, and you've got awesome cornbread. And so anyways, that's our meals for the week. I will post my meal plan on Sunday if you're interested. And, you know, stay tuned for this salad recipe. I'm doing a spinach, strawberry, and then this brie cheese salad. It just looks phenomenal in the book. They call for goat cheese, so if you're interested, you could also buy goat cheese. I wanted to try something different and try this brie. I actually have not had brie in a while, so this just was really appealing to me. And again, it's part of my plan, so I can follow it. But hopefully this gave you an idea as to how Aldi's can help save you money. And stay tuned, that Sharp Shoppers come into the Butler area, and I can't tell you how excited I am. So you just wait till I get to my first trip there whenever they decide they're going to open. And I'll be sure to have a Sharp Shopper video for you. I'll be at their grand opening whenever they have it. I better be first in line. They should do that. Okay, well, take care, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful. Hopefully I can make you an Aldi's convinced shopper like I am. And have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye, guys.